Here is a little video tutorial about the same things we did during lessons, and now only this software version seems to be a little bit old, but never mind that, it is quite similar anyway. First we created a new document and we should choose a template for it. I think AutoCAD ISO goes well. Open, and now we have a new empty drawing here. Then I was doing a rectangle object. Actually it is a polyline object with a shape of rectangle, and starting corner could be, I type here 0, then tab 0. So that means I start from the point where x is 0 and y is 0, and then I accept this pressing enter. And then I type opposite side coordinate, and I type 600 tab 2050 enter. And now actually I can't see that rectangle now, but I could double click scroll wheel. Oh, it's not working. Anyway, I can zoom and pan, and as you probably remember, scrolling up makes this larger, zooms closer, and scrolling down zooms smaller. And if you hold down scroll wheel and move side, you can pan this picture. Okay, so now I can see what I have done. Then let's continue. I was doing a line, and start coordinate was 0 tab 150 enter. And end point, now I can just click with mouse if I just have good settings, which I don't have at the moment, but I turn this on, object snap on, and I should be able to find intersection here. By default those settings are right, you don't have to click this, and just click here to get endpoint for the line, and then ESC to cancel. And then in this version I have to right click here, but in your version, if you click this little arrow on the right side of this switch, you find these settings, and make sure you have midpoint turned on. Then you can continue drawing a line, and line should start from the midpoint. It should show a little triangular green point here, and then click, and end point should be here, and now there's a cross, meaning that I find a point that is exactly at the right place. And I could continue drawing line, but I press ESC to cancel this command. Then I was creating a circle. I click here, and then start point for circle. I was typing 350 tab, and altitude from the floor is 1200 enter, and radius 10 enter. Now I created a lock. Finally I was doing a line. If I move here, I find center, and if I stop here for a while and start moving this way, I can measure distance away from that center. I can type 25 enter, so I was able to start this line, measure it 25 units from the center of the circle to the left. Now I can move a little bit down, and then I can type how far away I want to go down, like 200 units enter, and that corresponds that I was clicking exactly 200 units down. I could continue, but I don't want, so ESC cancels. And then I was using symmetry. I click this object and I click mirror, meaning I want to make symmetrical object, and it's asking for first point of mirror line. I click here, and then second point of mirror line, I click here, and finally it's asking one more question before it does the mirror. It's asking whether or not I want to erase source objects. No, I don't want to erase source objects. There's N already, so if I press enter, that means no. Ready? But also I was printing, but I do that in another video.